everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly and welcome to What's in My Makeup Bag this June. Holy crap, it's June. Half of a year has gone by. Where is time gone? I'm having way too much fun. I've had way too much coffee and I'm going to talk really fast and I'm sorry. I'm so excited though. There's new makeup coming. There's new makeup coming today. There's going to be new makeup a couple times this month and I'm so excited for what's coming. So if you are excited and want to see what's in my makeup bag for this June, go ahead and sit back, grab your coffee, because I am wired up full of coffee, and let's get right to the video. Okay, now that I have you zoomed in just a little bit, I am going to keep you a little bit far away just so that I have room over here to talk about things. I've had way too much coffee. It is the beginning of the month, the beginning of the week. I am super excited. Holy crap, way too much coffee. Thank you so much to my friend Beth for suffering through that major jolt of energy where I was talking really fast. I kind of feel like it's still there. So, if I am talking extremely fast, I apologize, but caffeine, Kelly, happy. Anyways, I will have a full list of everybody that did recommend something to me. These are ladies that I have met through the beauty community. They are friends of mine, and I would really appreciate it if you went and showed their socials some love. Some of them are only on Instagram or Twitter or YouTube or all of them, but I will have everybody's everything linked down below. They're absolutely lovely ladies, and I have had a blast getting to know them. But let's get into the makeup. If I remember who suggested everything, I will say their name on camera. If not, they're down in the description box, you guys. I'm way too distracted. So, it's not Sunday. It's not happy Sunday. Oh my god. Okay, so happy June. That's what I wanted to say. All right. Okay. We're getting loud. We're getting crazy. So the first thing that was recommended was the Revlon Photo Ready Pore Reducing Primer. Everybody talks about this. And this was suggested, I believe her name was Julie. Go check her out. She said this was a really great primer from the drugstore. I hadn't checked it out, and it's a cult favorite by so many people. Whoa! It comes out quite a lot. That's probably way too much for my face. But she definitely loves this primer, so I am all about the pore reducing, especially the fine lines and everything like that. So we will check it out. I do have all of my skincare on, including my sunscreen, so everything is as normal as I would do my makeup, I guess. Wow, so many thoughts so fast. Have you ever had so much coffee that you're just like on a zing swing? You're just like, whoa, it's too much information to process. But anyways, it does feel really nice in the skin. This is not a first impressions. Spoiler alert, Kelly did play with this yesterday. I wanted to play with makeup. But there were people loud in the house, so I didn't turn the camera on, so there's that. So this is not a first impression video, but just get ready with me what's going to be in my makeup bag, what you're going to be seeing a lot of this next month. If you are curious on my thoughts, I am going to do weekly updates on everything on my Instagram, so go make sure you follow me over there. But again, that was the Revlon Photo Ready, the pink one, the pore reducing primer. Amazing stuff so far. I mean, I like it on my face. Next, this was recommended by a friend, Suzanne. This is a L'Oreal True Match Lumi Healthy Luminous Makeup. I know, I just did a full month of L'Oreal, but let's add some more in. I have never tried this. I do have mine in the shade N4, which is buff beige. I am tanning. There is a difference. I do tan my face, but my cellar water takes off tanner. In case you ever do tan yourself and screw up an area and you need to know, my cellar water will take it off. And I have been really enjoying just applying all of my face makeup with my fingers, so we are just gonna go in with my fingers. And for those of you curious, I still have not bought a sponge. I am trying to get through this video kind of fast. My son is not feeling well, and he's demanding some mommy snuggles, but we're going to try to get this on. Yeah, and I was talking to my friend Beth this morning while I was drinking my, way too many cups of coffee, but She was saying that she usually doesn't use anything other than her fingers as well when she applies her base face makeup. She likes how it wears that way too. And we have very similar skin types and texture, and she's the same age, which we were laughing about. Oh my god. You know, you have that one friend where you laugh so hard, it looks like you're crying. Yeah, we had to wait until the face kind of cleared up a little bit, calmed down. Oh, so much laughing. And it's so healthy. I love long phone conversations with friends that just, they're good for the soul. I do have to blend this down my neck a little bit. I am quite tan. This does match absolutely perfectly, but we are quite pale elsewhere. And I do use about a pump and a half. Really gets my whole face full of the coverage. And I believe this is supposed to be a light to medium coverage, and I would absolutely agree with that. I definitely get maybe on the higher side of light coverage, but definitely I can build it to a solid medium to eat. Not maybe possibly high medium, depending on what you had to cover up. You might be able to get there. I can get it to a solid medium as far as like the veining I have in my cheeks, sunspots, age spots, whatever you want to call it, redness, hormonal lovely visits, but it definitely does even out the skin. It is very comfortable to wear. Mini review, I guess. But I have tried it before. Like I said, I was so super excited for the month of June, so I kind of got into the makeup yesterday. I mean, I organized it. If you guys follow me, I did kind of reorganize my desk a little bit with my favorite makeup. My brushes got kind of new containers, as well as upcoming videos. And all that kind of makeup is all separated, and you should follow me on Instagram. I post a lot over there. Trying to anyways. It's a lot of fun. I chat a little bit on Twitter. But yeah. But it definitely, it blends in, and I can't, I'll get a sponge this month because this is the only foundation I am trying, I think. I say I think because then I think I might get another one, but I digress. I will get a sponge to see if this does apply well with sponge. I forgot to ask Suzanne how she applies hers, but I think she's a finger applicator girl too, so I don't know. I think I just heard Samantha March talk about this too, which is strange. But I was deciding, I just bought it, and then I heard her mention it too. Anyways, so there's that foundation. I am going to move on to, let's do some concealer quick. Concealer, I don't have a recommendation, but if you want my recommendation, I'm going to tell you to go with the Revlon Candid. I did upgrade this. This is the shade Light Medium 030 or 30. I don't know how they really do it, but I did decide to upgrade this one just because this is more of a medium coverage, and it is where I am comfortable. I'm very comfortable in the medium kind of level for covering up base face makeup. Too fast. Way too many thoughts. Way too quick. But I really, I love this formula. The other formula I really like is the L'Oreal Fresh Wear, but that is full coverage, and I'm gonna use this one this month. Just because I really enjoy the medium coverage. And it wears beautifully. I can set this, and sometimes I can just let it go. So it doesn't matter if it's set or not set. It does. It wears the same on myself. And I do have very dry, even though like most of, well, maybe not most of my face, but like my T-zone is pretty normal, I would say. But then the outer perimeter of my face is still dry. My under eyes, they're like always dry. So this does wear really, really well. Like I said, I can set it, I can leave it unset, and it wears the same as if it was set. So I guess recommended by me. I really like that one. Okay, next, let's do our eyebrows. This was suggested by a friend, Jessie. I will leave her information down below. Oh, I want to set my eyebrows, so I will do that. Absolutely, she's a makeup artist and is absolutely gorgeous, so go check her out. I didn't have a powder that was recommended to me really quick, so I am going to go in with a Revlon Candid. I really like this one. It does a fantastic job for what I need it to do, and I'm just going to dust over my eyebrows real quick. I know, I mention it all the time. It's super weird. A super weird kind of gal. Very established. And I'm very aware of my weirdness, but I embrace it. It's cool. But I do set my eyebrows. Super weird. Check me out. Oh, so much coffee. Okay. And the giggles continue. Anyways, okay, so I had never tried a gel. I've tried like the pomade, the waxes, the pencils. Obviously, I've had tinted, like on the mascara one. I don't know what they're called, those. Gel? Are those gel? Is this gel? This is gel. But I've never, this is a squeezy tube. This is like a concealer. I couldn't find my pencil. So anyways, I am just going to go in with a pencil. This is an eyebrow pencil. This is by the Brow Gal that has a spoolie on one end and a very, very nice tip on the side. This is a super strange product. I've never ever seen this. I didn't know this was a thing. And again, this is like a squeezy tube. It's like a concealer squeezy tube. It is very, very thick like this. And I do just put it on the back of my hand. And so you need so little of this because little goes very far. And it is hard to get off your hand. I will say that. I should probably get like a tray. You know, get with the times, Kelly. But again, this is just a little bit. I was really worried when I had used this yesterday because I was like, oh my god, this is going to be the worst thing to try to like get off my hand. Or get off my hand. It doesn't get off my face, and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't like scrubbing on my face, but it actually came off, and I just used warm water in my makeup cloth to remove. Okay, this is really, really hard. I'm going to zoom through this and I'll be right back. Okay, not perfect, but they are related anyways. They are kind of dark. I think the color is a little dark. I do have the shade brunette, right? Yeah, I do have the shade brunette. The lighter one almost looked like it was red tone, so I did grab a brunette. But I barely used any back on my hand here, but I will say it wears absolutely beautiful throughout the day. I don't know if I'm applying it right. I don't know. I've never seen an eyebrow thing in like a concealer tube. I kind of like it. To be honest, I kind of do like it. And like I said, it was really, really hard to get off my hand. But it wasn't hard to wash off my face. I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix this just a little bit. It's going to bug me. It does dry fairly quickly, which is why I had a hard time talking through doing the eyebrows, because it does dry down. It does lock it all in place. So interesting. This little tube will last me forever. I believe there's a 9-month. Yeah, the little container thing says 9 months on the back here. So we'll see. I like it. Like I said, my eyebrows are locked in place. They don't move. They don't budge. Nothing. So fantastic. Next, let's do eyeshadow. Let's do some eyeshadow. Okay. So this is the Milani eyeshadow primer. This is new to me. This is a little guy, and there is 0.3 ounces in here. Yep. So this is the shade Nude. It says Nude, but it's also like, I don't think there's coverage. But this was recommended by a friend, Julie, so I will leave her information down below. And everybody loves this, but I've always been hooked on the Ulta Beauty one. It is nude also, but there is actual tint to it, so it does cancel out redness or anything else. And I am just going to start with just a very small, it's not even pea size, so I don't even know how small that would be, how to recommend that, but I did notice yesterday that it did move my concealer around, so I'm trying to be very, very careful that it does not move my concealer around, because I definitely need pigment on my eyeball. I will say that. But it does dry down, which is nice. I can hear myself talking so stinking fast. I'm sorry, and I'm really sorry if somebody's trying to listen to me on, like, the fast play. I mean, out of curiosity, I'm just going to listen to myself back on the fast play just to hear how fast it actually is, because I can hear it in my head, and it's really fast. Sorry. I know I talk fast as it is. And heavily caffeinated Kelly is actually even faster. Oh, so let's have a coffee break. Actually, I don't have coffee. I'm off for the day. I cut myself off. I have water. But let's have a hydration moment. Oh, breathe, Kelly. Okay, and I will say it does dry down really, really nicely, really quick. It's not like you really have to spread around too long. I mean, drink of water, a couple rambles, and fa la 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 la, right? Okay, I have a mini palette. This is by Maybelline. This is a City Mini palette. I have mine in Brooklyn Nudes. No surprise to anybody. Please don't. There's a lot of options, but I wanted something neutral, something that I'm very comfortable with, something that I can say, yes, this blends really well. This blends similar to other palettes. So very, very neutral. There is a description on the back on how to use this, but I am just going to stick to these 3 shades right here. If you don't know how to do colors, it is almost split a little bit for you, so that is really helpful. But this is an all matte palette, I will say that. And this was recommended by my friend Maria. Oh, thank you. I do like me a neutral palette. We all know that. I am going to start with a fluffy brush right here. And I'm going to take the kind of taupey shade right here. It's the middle shade, I guess. I will say it does kick up quite a bit in the pan, which I have noticed with other Maybelline palettes, but the pigment is definitely there. So, and I'm just taking this in my crease, my natural crease, and then just a little bit above, just to kind of give the illusion that I have more of a crease than what is naturally there. They do blend really well on top of the eyeshadow primer too. So that's really nice. Really, really, really beautiful. And I know, it's the same. I am going to take a small kind of tapered brush and same color, and I'm going to run this right underneath my lower lash line, kind of meeting it up with that outer crease shade. Too many thoughts. Too fast, right? Oh. No reason. It was a social coffee, right? She lives like 600 miles away. Best friend ever. So, social coffee. Then I'm going to take let's take a big one. No. I'm going to take a flat shadow brush, kind of densely packed, and I'm going to go into this light shade right here in the little trio of colors. Definitely have to blow away because there is kick up, like I said, in pan. I'm not sure if that'll pick up, but it does throw up, kick up a lot of dust, and I do tap off quite a bit on my desk. So don't tap your brush off over your coffee. Make sure you got a lid on it, at least. And I am just patting that all over the lid. It's super neutral. It is a little bit lighter than my skin tone right now. I am tanning, in case you don't know. So there is that. Very, very pretty. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush back in with that taupey shade. And it just a little bit more on the outer, third outer quarter of my eye. And then I'm going to take... I am just going to take my... It's a smaller kind of tapered, fluffy brush. This is a really nice brush, you guys. I really like this one. And I'm going to go into this dark shade down here. It's a dark brown. All matte. This is all matte look. All matte palette. And I'm just going to pat this almost right over where I just went, but I did want that little bit to poke through. I will say that this palette seems to be quite similar to the other Maybelline palettes that I have, and you do just kind of have to build it and work with it a little bit. But once you get there, it's really, really great. And powdery. Maybelline's formula is quite powdery, but so if that does bother you, you might not want this palette, but as long as you tap off the excess, you'll be okay. I don't have fallout, so. Then I'm going to go back in with the crease brush, not the shade, just the brush, and nothing else on it. I mean, whatever's left over it on it. And I am just kind of buffing those two together, which they do buff over my textured eyelids pretty easily, pretty seamlessly, very quick. So I am going to zoom through this eye and I will be right back. Okay, really quick, I did go in with that light lid shade and hit the eyebrow bone and the inner corner a little bit, but so far I really am enjoying this. I really love how compact this is. I mean, it pretty much fits in my hand, which means it's really travel friendly as far as packing or putting it in your purse and going for touch-ups throughout the day, but I also didn't find that I needed any touch-ups yesterday. But those are just kind of almost first thoughts, not first impressions, but kind of first thoughts. I mean, I did wear this yesterday, so if you want to keep up, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. So this is the eye look. I didn't do any eyeliner. Nope, I wasn't suggested any eyeliner. So I am going to go in with, I have my favorites box up here, so I'm super excited. I have all my favorites in case I need something. So I am going to go with the L'Oreal Infallible Never Fail eyeliner in the shade brown. Wow, I am all over the place. It's super crazy. So I am going to take this. I am just going to run this right in my tight line and my waterline really quick. I really like this one. It stays all day. It is at the drugstore point, and I used to be obsessed with the Cargo Swimmables, and I really do think this one is my favorite. I don't do my whole lower waterline, just the outer little bit too. But this is a really great pencil. It has a little smudger on the end, which does come off. I'm not sure if, in case you didn't know, but it does come off. Oops, that's the cap. But it does come off, and this is a sharpener. So you can get a very fine tip on this in case you do want to do a wing liner. So I am going to leave the top lid alone. So this is a really great liner. I'm going to throw that in my everyday bag. So excited. Okay, let's move on to face. This doesn't set down, and I'm almost a little nervous that it will kind of move around. So I am going to set with powder. I am going back in with the Candid setting powder. All right. I am going in with a big, fluffy kind of kabuki brush, and I do just kind of lightly pat around the face until I think I have powder everywhere, and then I really start to pat it in pat it in. I don't swirl my powder. I find that when I swirl powder, it really does move the foundation. Doesn't matter the powder, doesn't matter the foundation or the setup underneath. And absolutely, it moves it. So I do just kind of pat everywhere where I want to set my makeup with the powder. It also kind of helps control okay, lightly set. I still see the luminosity coming through, so that is really, really good. There's one really weird hair that's like super curly today. It's like one strand of hair. Okay. So anyways, this is great powder. I like it underneath the eyes, for the eyebrows, for the face. It's a good one. I like it a lot. I was not recommended a bronzer, so, you know, I'm sitting here with my favorites basket really close, so I am going to go in with the Lumi Bronze It by L'Oreal. I have panned this quite a bit. I love this one. It is the only luminous bronzer I have in my collection. I've got a few bronzers. I was trying to count them the other day, and I have no idea how many I have, which is bad. I know. But I do know this is the only luminous bronzer I have. I really, oh my gosh, I love this so much. When it pans, I did decide I will be getting a new one. I was on the fence for so long. I think I keep mentioning this. I feel like, I'm not sure if I keep saying it in videos or if I just keep saying it like on phone conversations with my friends, but I'm gonna buy a new one. I'll stop talking about it now. But, I don't know. Maybe I'll pan it this month and then, like, buy another one. Because I like it. I like it because I can use it when I am quite fair. I mean, much more fair than what I am now. I can use it when I'm tan, like I am now. And it builds and it blends so nicely. And it really does a nice job of kind of giving me the control over how much pigment is put on my face, which I really do like. I mean, it's nice that I didn't have to upgrade all of my bronzers. I didn't have to go up the upshade on my favorite bronzer. I can just build it to where I need it. I did have to upgrade a foundation and then a concealer, and it's kind of a pain in the rear, but I am really enjoying the tanning, so I love this bronzer. This is a Kelly recommendation. Also, was not given a blush recommendation, so I'm going to go in with the True Match blush by L'Oreal. This is in the shade Precious Peach. This is my favorite. So is the bronzer. I think I mentioned that. My ride or die used to be MAC Margin Frost, and love that one. And I pulled it out in a conversation this morning because I was comparing the two, because I was talking about the blush and how, oh my god, I actually replaced like my holy grail favorite MAC blush. And I think the reason why is because the tone of this is just peach, whereas the Margin Frost is like a peachy pink. So it's more of a wintry color for me, which, I mean, they could be sisters. They're very, very close, but just the tone of it is off just a little bit. But I really, really love this blush. It's very, very natural on my skin tone. It's buildable. It's beautiful. I feel like it makes my cheeks look so youthful when I wear this. And when I first bought this, I didn't like it at all. I did not. I thought this was going to get lost and never used again, but here it is, my favorite, in my new June bag. Okay, this next one, I think everybody loves these, and I am like 8 hours late to the party. Maybe 8 years late to the party. I did pick up the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in a Flexitarian. Everybody loves this. I did hear Samantha March mention this specific color shade in her latest video, or one of her latest videos. She uploads so much. I'll link her channel down below too. I don't know her, but she does have an amazing channel. But everybody loves this, and everybody says to use their fingers. So we are going to go in with our fingers to see. I have tried this. I didn't like it the first time. So it is very blinding. And then I'm very nervous because I didn't want a blinding highlight. I kind of went in the more neutral kind of look today, which is not surprising. Oh, okay. try to kind of blend this on. Okay, that's not super scary. I think the caffeine has made me a little scared. But I do like the shade quite a bit. I am kind of really excited to, you know, I'm invited to the party now. Everybody talks about ColourPop and their highlight. Okay, this one went a little kind of crazy. Okay, that one went crazy. Okay, now this one's crazy. Now we're crazy on both sides. Okay, crazy on both sides. Okay. Oh, don't do that. Oh, wow, that was way too much. Holy crap, don't do that. Whoopsie. Okay, ColourPop. I see it. Okay. Okay, that was... Maybe we'll just do that over the cheeks, too. Wow. Okay, that is really, really blinding. Not always into the blinding highlights, but... Okay, so fingers and then blend it in. And then my finger's still white. So I was also told that this is a really great eyeshadow. So that will be tried since I have an all matte palette. That kind of works. I have an all matte palette and then I have this blinding shimmer shade. So that is everything for there. I was recommended the Hard Candy Glow Sheer Envy Illuminating Setting Spray by Heidi. This came as no surprise. I do have dry skin. I do like a luminous kind of finishing spray, and it's been my thing. So you do have to shake it. There is a shaker, which just makes me nervous that there's a bunch of glitter in here. I have only used this once, and I will keep using it until I can have some final thoughts. But in case you're curious, let's do this. Okay. Alright, be brave, Kelly. It's just makeup. It's just makeup. Here we go. Very far away. Spitting everywhere. Chunks of stuff. Okay. Trying not to take the makeup off. I will say it has a quite strong sprayer on it. Let's say that. So, I think I got all the goobers. Nope. I don't know if I need to spray it a little bit before it's very... The one I was using all month last month was very, very fine. So this is a shocker. But I will keep using it. I will give you kind of a test. I think I want to do like half my face with that spray. Maybe cover it with paper. Right? I can do that. But anyways, okay. I have two more things. Let's do lip gloss. I was not recommended a lip gloss, but I did switch purses a couple times. And then because I was like nose deep or head deep, I don't know. I was just deep. I was deep in the L'Oreal. So I was using the L'Oreal lip gloss, which I really, really, really still like that lip gloss. But I thought, let's change it up a little bit. Let's give it a little bit of color since I do have pretty much a flat matte eye look going for a lot of the month. I did... At the bottom of my purse, I found the NYX Butter Gloss. I have mine in the shade Creme Brulee. I've repurchased this. This is an old favorite, so it was kind of a fun find to find this as soon as, well, what was it, Thursday? No, Friday. Friday? Thursday. Thursday or Friday, I switched purses, and I found this in the deep, deep, deep pockets of my other purse, so. I did want to dig this back out. Just to give my lips a little bit of color. And because this used to be one of my old favorites and I kind of forgot about it. So this is in my June bag. That's going to go in my makeup bag and then it's going to go in my purse. So there is that. And I have set my face. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. No, there was a mascara on there, but I can't find it. I went to like 2 stores or 3 stores. I couldn't find it. I was super like frustrated, but I do have this that is new. It's only been open for a couple weeks. It's the Il Makiage Icon High Volume and Intense Curl Mascara. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I still have to do my updates, so I thought since I can't find that mascara, let's just throw it in my what's in my June makeup bag. Force myself to really gather some thoughts on this because the other 2 mascaras I have open I already know I like. So I'm going to do this one, see if I still like it. I'm trying. So I'm going to put this on my eyelashes. I'll be right back. But that is finished face, everything I am going to have in my June makeup bag. A lot of this is from friends within the beauty community, and I thank you for kind of guiding me on things to try. Yes, this is almost all drugstore. I think there's only one thing in here that's not drugstore. We did kind of recommend drugstore items to each other. A drugstore is so big, and I am fairly new to the drugstore. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, or doesn't seem that way because I do so much drugstore on my channel, but I kind of have been a brand snob, and I dabbled. I tried this piece and I tried this piece from the drugstore, and I was like, all of a sudden, I'm really shocked and amazed. So I am fairly new. I don't know where to all go within the brands, and I did try to pick everything that I did not have in my collection or I have not tried ever. So these are all brand new items to me. I don't know how they wear, although I have tried Maybelline eyeshadow powders. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm still going to do some comparisons on, you know, whether their City Minis match up to their other kind of palettes. So we will see. I mean, I've never had a mini palette, City Mini palette. So whatever. Yeah, I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I hope you guys are so excited for June. Oh my God, that means great weather, a great time. I'm so excited for the summer, but absolutely, if you guys are wondering how things are going with this product or that product, or you have suggestions or want to start a conversation, a slower conversation through text, start a conversation down in the comments, or head over to my socials. I am Glam with Kelly over on Instagram, or glam_Kelly on Twitter. I try to get on there a couple times a day, so go ahead, start a conversation, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!